All right, I just want to give another perspective from this Mike Swift versus Quest Mcody battle that was just in Detroit like a week ago. I was there. I'm from Detroit, and I was really excited. You know, I never really went to like rap battles and stuff like that. And obviously, growing up, I knew about Marv One, I knew about Bizarre and D12, and I never heard of Quest before. And I lived in the Philippines for a while just because I travel a lot and I do a lot of work overseas. And I met Mike Swift in the Philippines. And I've known Mike for a few years now, and I've helped him paint basketball courts, and we've traveled together. And he's a really good person and one of my friends, and does great stuff for Philippines and for anywhere he goes. He is just like really doing good work. And I heard Quest is the same. So I don't want to, just throwing that out there. Okay, so I was going to this battle to support Mike. He's coming all the way from the Philippines. He's coming here to where I live. And Bazaar's there. I'm excited to meet Bazaar. And just have fun. My sister came with me. My sister brought her friends with her and stuff. And we came early. We watched all the battles. We watched everybody, and we're supporting and hanging out. And Mike goes up with Quest. And so Mike sometimes says some pretty offensive things. He said something about, he's been battling Quest's, I don't know if they got like teams or something, but he's been battling Quest's friends. I'm sorry, I forget the guy's name. Real Deal, I think. He's a teacher. And Mike said something about his dad that died, which is fucked up, but I guess like that's how it works in battle rap. People say offensive things sometimes, and the idea is to try to be creative and offensive and witty and, try to throw the person off. You want to punk the person so that they fuck up when they retaliate. So it starts off tense. I did know about that battle, but I thought like everybody understood the rules of freestyling, because I've seen so many freestyling videos, battle rap videos on YouTube throughout the years. My whole life I've watched that stuff online, and people have always said fucked up things. So I just thought that was like a part of the culture there. So it starts off tense right away. Quest says like, if you say anything about dead people or anything like that, I'm just like, he's setting his boundaries. And then they go back and forth, and I thought they were both doing good. I'm like, oh shit, and then Mike says "my" to Quest, the N-word. He drops the soft A, not in like an offensive way. He was trying to say something about Aita people in Philippines and how like Filipinos, the indigenous Filipinos, are like they're like one of the oldest human groups on the planet that have maintained their identity and their heritage, and they're also black. Native Filipinos are black people, not Africans, but they're Melanesian, like Aboriginals in Australia or Papuans or something like that, with their own identity and their own stuff, but similar. And instantly, it like goes violent. Quest stops the battle. He storms off stage, and he's just like threatening Mike with violence. Which I'm like, holy shit, dude. It's just like, I understand, like, Mike, it is ballsy, like the bus where Rosa Parks refused to get out of her seat is in Detroit, it's just down the street. So there's like, and I don't know, everyone in Detroit says it. I know, like, I watched some of those interviews with Quest, and he said like Mike doesn't say it very often, and he's not gonna just come here and say it to me just to try to be shocking, and that in Detroit people don't really say it like that to each other, which is not really true. Although our neighborhoods aren't like mixed so much, it's mostly just white and black. We don't have so many Mexicans or Asians really, and it's definitely not like New York or like LA or something like that, where it's just being casually said all the time. But especially like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I get it. I understood a little bit, but like, the thing I didn't understand was, you're gonna get violent? Like you're gonna get violent over it? Quest, you're like a 40-year-old man. you're gonna get violent. It's a freestyle battle. Like, it just felt like, I understand being angry or being offended by it, but the thing I didn't understand was, why are you gonna, hold on, why don't we just watch it? Look, what am I talking for so much?
What is an electric truck?
Okay, so you can see me standing right there behind Mike. I got my Filipino rap battle shirt on.
Your target is clear, but your aim is way off. I sent you home at this year's NBA playoffs.
There's Bizarre right there.
I'll slay and crush you.
Detroit legend right there. And Marv 1 Detroit legend.
Chilla Jones next. I'll break and punch you. Prime A-Ward. Boring too. He was up here moving swiftly, doing all the boring moves.
I don't know. Quest is he's not that. He wasn't really clever, but he's definitely got like some charisma, and he's got comedic timing. Like, he seems like he'd be so funny to hang out with. But fuck, hold on. Let me just fast forward it a little bit.
You? How you gonna let down Big Sean? Trick, Bizarre. Come on, out the way. Ask Bizarre right, heroes. Josarizad, the poet, a noted Filipino. Let me put the finger on the trigger with the flow. Let me put the finger on the trigger and kill him with the flow. So I can kill your ego. My nigga, you know.
Yo, hey, no.
Personal Negroes. I got history, look it up in the facts. History, look it up in the facts. I got
Facts.
I got look it up, it's facts. See, I ain't want to freaking tell us. Why you think I want some people chicken and water talking?
Because I'll split his shit in this bitch. I will split your shit in this bitch. I will split your shit. I will split. Hey, I will split.
I love the comedic timing of the elevator music.
If you don't stop rapping, I'm on it.
Bro, it was so funny that Mike just kept rapping too. That was so funny. But like, come on, Quest. I understand being offended. Maybe Mike could have been have a little bit more self-awareness. But also, like, Mike's coming from the Philippines. What ballsy move, dude. You coming from the Philippines by yourself? But anyways, I don't think it should go violent. Like, you should not go violent. The whole idea is that it's a battle of wits. Okay, he said something that offended you. Now you have an opportunity to come back. I mean, like, dude, you're gonna beat him up. You're in Detroit. I mean, you didn't beat him up, thankfully, but you're in Detroit. Everybody here, if you fight him, I mean, come on, you think there's no way that there's no situation that makes it look cool or justifiable or makes Quest look tough. It just kind of looks like a bit like emotionally immature a bit. Shit happens, obviously. I mean, it's not like I have never had moments like that in my life, but like, not in front of a group of people, group of strangers that are all paying to see you and stuff. And I was excited just as like a fellow Detroiter to come out there and just support both of you, just support hip hop and to support battle rap. And fuck, man, like we got kicked out. I was like, oh shit, dude, Bizarre's about to beat my ass because of Mike. Be a funny story. Nah. I'm in Turkey right now. I also I bought an apartment in Turkey, so what you're hearing is you're hearing the call to prayer. Anyways, I just thought this would be a funny other perspective, because I was there, and I just also want to say that, like, Mike is a very cool person, very good guy, and I hope like him and Quest can work together. I would love to see Quest come out to the Philippines, bro. We got so much good stuff happening out in the Philippines. Basketball courts and Dream Court from Mike Swift, the Battle of Sunagan, and everything that's going on there. And I would love for there to be some hip hop unity. It's okay. This is good for hip hop to fight a little bit. It's good to have a little bit of drama, because I think Quest is probably understanding those Filipino numbers right now, and I mean, I'm always good. I'm always happy for a good hip hop beef, as long as it's art. There's no reason to actually become violent people. It's all art at the end of the day. We're all artists. And part of that art in battle rap is to be offensive. Anyways, you know, I'm not holding it. I would love to come out and watch Quest battle again. I would love to see Marv 1 and all those guys battle again. And yeah, in the Philippines maybe, right? So anyways, yeah, that's my video. I just thought this was funny. If you want to watch my main channel, this is my second channel that I just made like a month ago. If you want to watch my main channel, go over to Dakota of Earth. I know any of you guys that are watching me from Dakota of Earth, you're probably like, what the fuck are you talking about? But anyways, yeah. Peace.